Yeah, my bot is for first time actually. I never.
Alright, your runes or masters should have been saved, so it doesn't matter if you took fearless or insight in this game. So you're
Oh,
set.
I forgot actually. I'm not sure. I think I changed the previous game, so yeah, I did change it.
It's not registered. Oh, that's right. Are you in full screen mode?
Yeah.
When you get into game, do borderless or windowed, because I can't
Okay.
see otherwise. It won't let me see it. You have to get in the game first, though. Windowed mode is enabled inside the game, so you would be good. You're fine. Wait, that's the enemy ADC. Oh. Their runes and masters shouldn't matter to you. What matters more is whether or not you execute stuff. So change it to borderless or windowed mode. Windowed mode preferably so you don't get fucked by the screen share. Cause the screen share, like the red in the corner, like kind of messes up with your thing. There you go, yeah. But don't have yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. Just play, I guess. You usually want to make it one resolution smaller. So like let's say you're 1920 by 1080, go down one, like whatever the next one is, and then you're good. This gives you a safety net so that even you might have to get used to it, but it's not that big of a deal. Like it's so that if you play, you don't alt tab and break your like alt tab on accident, so you're good. All right, in theory they could cheese you. I would take the safe path, but you're good. I would have E'd the middle one, waited, and then shot it. You want to get as much CS as possible. Holy shit. Nice. Nice. She has flash maybe. Hit the minion, hit the minion, hit the minion, hit the minion. Okay. You have warlords, that's why. If you hit the minion, if you waited a little bit for the engage, you would have hit two first. So I was watching for that, and the entire time you were still one, which is kind of awkward. Ooh. No, not worth it. You knew Jin was coming back. You can't do that. You can't buy anything on your first back. You want to come back with at least a pickaxe, and you'll have an item over him. I don't think he can buy anything though. His last inning is too bad. Okay, when you had 875 gold and your lane was pushed, that should have been a signal for you to go back. You don't sell. Don't sell, don't waste. No, it's not worth it. Just take the pickaxe and a pot and like, yeah, 3 pots is a little too much. 2 pots should be enough. Okay, that's cool too. Three pots is if you really want to stay in the lane and pressure them, but personally I would go with 2 pots. Zeal might be a good item, but it's not gonna work out. You don't want to ever sell your blade for like the sustain to trade it off for a BF sword, because you'll lose all the sustain. Warlords doesn't work as well without like a secondary item to like assist it. Focus as much of your attention on last hitting as possible. Wait for the minion to be attacked first before you last hit. Don't last hit it because it's like low. Now you miss both. You see the one on the left, you hit it first, and then you hit the one on the right. And wait till it's like as low as possible too. Don't focus on fighting. Let the fighting come to you, not the other way around. They make a mistake, you punish, not force them to make the punish, because you end up losing too much. Nice. Syndra's coming, leave. Jump. What the? What? What? I don't. What? Hello? Team? Enemy? What the fuck? The fuck was that? Holy shit. You don't have jump. If you're gonna go engage, yeah, you can follow up on this. Syndra. If he doesn't have him, get the Syndra. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Just jump for the auto. You jump, you get an auto, you get a reset. Jump back or jump forward, depends. Good. Like, if he initiates, that's great and all, but like, don't force anything to happen. Like, you don't need anything to happen. You just sit back and just out-farm your opponent. Because who scales better, you or him? You. So you get all your items, and he gets all his items. 6 item Triss shits on you. Or shits on everybody. So you don't need to worry about anything other than your horde farm. Okay, Zin could have killed you there. You should have jumped backwards. Also, you don't get hit by the Jin thing. Okay. No, jump on him. It's fine. You win this. As soon as he initiated like that, when you had heal, like you got him. But like earlier, when you weren't like at like a healthier perspective, you wouldn't have won that. Like he still had his spells. Now he does, and you do too, so you win. Straightforward, easy game. You're about 300 short of IE, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, I'm almost like hella positive that you were actually that close to IE. So just get your components for the IE, and then recall back to lane. No, you don't need to. This is overstaying. You're fucked. Holy shit. Seriously? I just said recall, you're 300 short. You recall, you buy your items, and you cash in your spike. Then you come back into lane, and you are stronger. No, just keep the blade, and buy just the components for the IE. The boots are fine actually. The boots are more optimal. You can still come back into about 14 minutes on your IE if you get another set of kills. You're not snowballing properly. I told you to cash in immediately as soon as you got those 2 kills, especially after you killed Zin. Sona no sums, yep. Good. Keeping an eye out on sums and getting a precise timer means that you know how to punish. As Tristana, if you see an opening, she also has no ulti, so you should be able to just jump on her and full combo her with your Rakan there. So if she's not there, don't do anything. Jin can still threaten you. If Rakan says he's on his way and Sona shows herself, jump on Sona. She's still in there, jump on her. Jump. Never mind. Okay. What the fuck? What was that flash? Holy shit. I guess Jin was the one that flashed earlier. Somebody flashed. Doesn't matter. Now she has no vulnerabilities. Shouldn't ult someone away to execute them though. You don't have the damage just yet. Well, if you do, you have to have a bomb on them, and then you gotta ult auto, and then like the bomb explosion will kill them. Kill the minions in the back line first before you continue. Get in the bush, wait for it, and then jump on the guy. Oh, never mind. You can 2v1 this in. If he goes hard. Can't 3v2 just yet. You can get close though, but if you have ulti, it's for sure. Since you don't have ulti, you shouldn't take the chance. Okay, you have, what was that? Wait, what the fuck? Alright. Nice. Center your camera. Holy Warlords is OP. See that lifesteal component, like that barely minimal lifesteal. I don't know what I think you have a fearless or I don't remember. Whatever you have, like, didn't matter because like the Warlords was what saved you. I literally saw the animation, so like you can't really deny it. Take tower, recall by you can get your Zeal off of this, and at the same time you can get IE. Then kill the creep wave at the same time. This will grant a push, a forced push. Don't miss any creeps because you can't afford to. Okay. Force a recall, commit to it. Next goal, rotate mid. Run it straight down mid. Oh, that's right, you didn't have the third component. Just buy a dagger. And the brawler's glove, you'll have enough for both. Yep, and then run it straight down. Rush static. You need a wave clear. Your team doesn't really have any. You're actually the only one who has it. Hate spike does nothing. Take kill that wave, wait for a bit, take red buff, take raptors, and then you might need to recall after. Okay. Take red buff, take raptors. You shouldn't be the one to take it, because you gotta recall eventually. Like, it's good that you recall with it, but like you're not gonna be able to siege it unless you drop it after you kill somebody. Oh, you killed Syndra. Actually, you need static shift for it to be super effective. But oh my god, if you didn't miss that. Okay, everybody's here. Drop. You might as well wait for the next wave, and then drop it. Next wave is a cannon wave. Kill the wave quick, then drop it safely. If they fight, they fight. Ignore it, then join the fight after, because now they're so busy fighting. Kill the Sona. Or just do that, yeah. Yeah. Stay. Good. Jump again. You have another jump. Just use your second jump. Shoot it. Jump out. Never mind, no mana. That's fine. If anybody needs to be healed, use the heal. Good. Oh, the Rakan! Okay, kill the creeps. Kill the creep again. Siege next wave. Use your Q. Swing to the right. No, stop. Tower! God, shit. Fuck the guy, dude. More important. Inhibitor. Push the wave. Push the wave. Push the wave. Fuck Syndra. What's she gonna do? You're full health. Skill up your R. Turn on your Q. Kite. Move around. Dodge. Get ready to dodge the stun. Easily. She can't shoot it. Okay. Jump away as soon as you kill the inhibitor. Jump. Just jump. Just jump. Just jump. Just jump. Run. Run as far away as you can. She already stunned. Just keep running. Don't stop running. Run up. Oh my god. Oh my god, he was there the whole time. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god. Can't focus on kills. You got a static shift for sure. It's done. And then get towards rapid fire. Dagger. Dagger, dagger, dagger. More speed. Crit doesn't matter. You don't you need more attack speed to proc more crits, so that comes first. No, don't buy the pot. Buy a control ward instead. It's more important to get a control ward for vision control. Because the next objective that comes up that's big is Baron. Because you guys already took Drake. And then just leave it wherever you want, but like, the tower was more important. Syndra didn't do anything, especially when she's exhausted. Like, you can kill her, that's great. But like, that doesn't accomplish anything, because like, your Rift Herald is going to die. And you want to preserve its life as much as possible to guarantee. Like, you accelerate the pace of the game. It's like 20 minutes and you have an inhib. The game's obviously already over, but like, you need to win objective-wise, not kill-wise. Because kills don't matter if you can't take a tower or anything after. That's the whole point of you grabbing Rift Herald, by the way, like, to siege towers. Top. Just go where the wave is, even though they're like playing around with them. Just go where the wave is. Because then you get free and hit that teleport, what the fuck? Why didn't she just teleport to behind the... Okay, go then Xin Zhao. Syndra has no stun. Ult the Yi away. Oh my gosh. What the fuck this thing? Who's stunned? Someone on their team used this. Oh, Jin. Let's take that. Take that first. Because then it gives extra pressure. Now you have 2 waves of threat. Because you guys can't end the game with Syndra being able to wave clear by throwing minions away. Especially the super. Just turn on your Q. You need to turn on your Q more often to help push faster. You have static shiv and rapid fire. Or you have static shiv and another dagger. So you can get more lifesteal, you can get more attacks off, more procs. As well as more damage on the tower. Careful. Because after 4 procs the bomb explodes and then you can get tower aggro and that might hurt. And then at the same time, you bomb the tower and then you auto attack it 4 times when there's minions around it so that you damage all the minions, so it'll help you push faster than kill all the minions. That's why you need to use your Q more often, because it helps you push faster in every way. Jump on him. Nice. Get that tower, and then you just win by doing the 11 tower rush. Normally under these circumstances I would back, but your siege is too important right now. You're the only one that can actually hit the tower without being like wrecked by their long range control. This is fine. If he shoots you, he's retarded. Okay, you're good. You don't need to actively worry about Jin because he's gonna turn off his ult anyway. Like, he's not gonna... Oh my gosh. Nah, don't heal him. Heal the Fiora if she gets super low. No. Get the inhibitor. You get triple threat. Yeah! You probably should heal. Yeah, that looks like it really hurt. If she ults you, you're dead. Nice. What the... Oh my god, that's Syndra cute. Oh my god, that was so bad. Oh my god, I can't believe I just saw that. Haha. Push. Kill the wave. Do. And this is the problem when you don't have like attack speed, a second attack speed item. You're just so slow, it sucks. Careful when doing this. You should be fine though with their dealing with all the super minions. Wait. Yeah. Done. Okay. I don't know if your Q was off of cooldown, but I think you should have spammed the Q autos right there. Finish it. Yep. Yeah, just buy the rapid fire, and then get a longsword. Because you're gonna build that into Vamp Scepter, into either a BT's better. Mercurial is better. They have two or three. They have three ways to keep you from moving. You have Cinderstun, Jin Snare, and Sona Ulti, which is all of them are which like if you dodge all of them you're good, but like you can't take that chance and not dodge one if you do get hit by something. But you need the lifesteal first. In terms of itemization, let's say you go BT or QSS, BT or Mercurial, it doesn't matter what you go, you always buy the Vamp Scepter component first. The next 1300 gold, because I noticed that in two of your previous games, you bought a BF sword first, like for damage, if you're going BT, or the QSS first. Like sometimes that's optimal to go the QSS first because you desperately need it, but at the same time, because you're attacking so fast and you have a 2-item power, or a 3-item power spike, maximize that with lifesteal. Now your Warlords is like infinitely better. Cause watch how fast your attacks stack. You're at 50 stacks like already. You're actually at 100 like in a few seconds. Then you just shoot, and then like you're just constantly gonna stack up your attacks, and you're still at full HP, and you just keep kiting. And then you're still like look at your health. Like you're so like instability, so you're fine. It's GG. Okay, good shit. So from the beginning, your laning phase is too heavily focused on killing people. You had a level 2 opportunity right from the start. Like you could have won the level 1 to 2 without risking your flash if you killed one more creep. Remember when I told you to E the creep and bomb it? So it took 2 autos to set that up, right? Like you have to E it, then auto it, and then like, sorry, no. You didn't E it, so you autoed it, and then there's like 2 creeps that are left with no HP, and then you can't kill those guys, so you miss out on money. So you could have backed with a BF sword. At the same time, you could have backed with the BF sword from the start if you last hit a lot better in the beginning, which would have allowed you to take a kill sooner. And then at the same time, you also don't risk your summoners being burned. Last hitting is a problem. Here I see. I tell my people that want to learn AD carry, your CS numbers are not like acceptable until like the standard is you want 70 to 80 at 10 minutes, and you want to do as many of that as possible. It means you're actively trying to last hit. If you watch all the pros, they get like god tier last hits. So your CS right now is 150 at 250 or 150 at 25 minutes. If you did keep 10 CS a minute, which is kind of difficult to keep up constantly when the mid game is rapidly changing, 150 over 250 determines like, let's see, what is that? That's 0.6. So you did about 6 CS a minute, like 60%. So 6 CS a minute. That's standard. But if you're always going to keep up 6 CS per minute, as an AD carry, I find that not good enough for where you want to be. You want to bump that up. My average is 8, and my highest is 11. Like, if I really focus. I have clips where I'm given the same champion as you, it's just I choose to do things differently. And right there, they have a poke lane. That's another thing I wanted to tell you. You started Blade, but they had Jin Sona. So those guys are actively looking to poke you. Sona especially. Take Doran's Shield next time. Doran's Blade helped you win the 2v2, but Doran's Shield gives you more sustain in lane against the Sona, so you don't have to buy as many pots. You spend an extra 50 gold on pots when you could have saved that money to go towards your Zeal or your next component. So if that makes sense. And it's very important that you don't overspend on pots, because you buy 3 pots, that's 150 gold. There's an alternative pot. You could have bought refillable, which is the exact same thing, but the value of refillable is like 4 times better because it's refillable. Like you constantly get 2 pots upon recalling every time for free. So the value of it is too good to pass up. Then the next thing is your decision on selling your Doran's Blade. So your Doran items can only be sold if the item that you buy is that much more important and outweighs the lifesteal. You have Warlords, that's great, but where's your Static Shiv and like, not your Static Shiv, your Rapid Fire Cannon to increase your Warlords coming back up sooner. So like until you have at least those 3 items, keep the Doran's item. It's not that valuable unless you're behind. If you're behind, you can sell it, but you're ahead, so you don't need to sell it. You can just keep it because it gives you more damage, and also 3% lifesteal because you run what was your mastery? Did you run all vampirism? I think you did, right? Am I crazy to say that you went all vampirism? Let me see. Refresh. I'll check in a second. It should be good. Builds. You went 5 points in vampirism, right? Yeah, so 2% more. So you have 5% lifesteal. So with 5% lifesteal, that can make or break or change a team fight. So let me have you stop screen sharing. We're finally done with screen sharing. Yeah, just click stop sharing. Don't end the call. Just click stop sharing. Click the plus button, and then it says stop sharing. I'm gonna turn this off. On. Now it's my turn. So now you should be able to see my screen. Yes. Just type if you have to. But your mic is dead again. But that's fine. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Wow, the quality is so smooth. Okay. So you should be able to see my screen, which means I have to be able to turn all this off right here. And that. Oh, nope, not that. That. Okay. So this was the recording of the thing while we were waiting. So you get into game, you do the thing. First thing right here. So already, oops. So already it was a problem because if they get this low, you have to bomb it. Like there's no choice. You got to get every single creep. Like last hit as your life depends on it. So this right here, the splash damage fucks you up. You eat the middle one, you hit the middle one, it dies. All 3 of them die. The bomb explosion does more damage. You get 2 out of the 3 creeps. Not good enough. You need more. Cause the money does make a difference. Next, right here, when he engages on this, you can harass, but you don't have to. If I eat the first part, you don't need to continue. Like, I would have just hit her like once or twice, and like, you know what I mean? Like that's enough. And then he hit you back, so your Doran's shield would heal you right here, so you would get a lot more health in lane. So you could have 3 or 2% lifesteal with the Doran shield. That's equivalent to 5% lifesteal, but it's a lot better because then you have better last hitting potential. Because Doran shield helps you with last hitting too. It gives you like the bonus item or bonus damage. Next is the fight here. So you needed to kill this creep, I think, right? Yes. When you engage here, hit this creep or hit the backline. Doesn't matter. You should have hit the creeps. This is very aggressive. Be ready to heal him in the case that you needed it. And then right here when you got really low, but everybody heals. Your warlord's procced, and then you hit him and he dies, and then you're about to get another warlord's proc. So when you have warlords coming up, always look for your warlord stack, because then you hit a creep and you heal back up. I told you to hit the creep, so then like your HP goes back up. Those small, it can save you, because later on when we found out how important warlords was, I don't know if you caught it in the heat of the moment. Also right here, this one was just small, but you need to jump. I don't see you using your jump hard aggressively. So right here, I would jump in like full range and then auto. There's no way that if you jumped here, it still would hit. If you jump all the way over here, like no matter what, you're always gonna be in range. You get an assist on her. You jump on Xin, giving your teammates the slow. Rakan jumps to either Fizz or you, and you're set. Like you guys can get a kill, a secondary kill. You guys get 2 kills, force a dragon. She flashed, doesn't matter, you still get an assist. The whole point was for you to get an assist to get a jump reset. You have more than enough mana to do it. Don't bomb. You jump in, you auto, you jump forward as soon as that kill gets on. Because you know for a fact it's a guaranteed kill. There's no way she could have escaped. So this happens. Instead, I told you not to fight. That's the better option, because look, boom, all those creeps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 18, or it's about 18 gold each. 18 times 5. It's like fucking 90 gold right there. Way too valuable to pass. So valuable. So we get into a bit of a heat right here, right? Like, was it here? No. Wait, hang on. Yeah, so right here, when you kill Jin, back up, because like this guy, like, you know, like he can just jump on you and you're standing on this thing. So you can't take that chance. He has this prong stack thing on. He's got 4 stacks of fervor. If he like tries to challenge you, you're gonna get fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Like your HP. So jump back. But then warlords and your pot. So you're okay now. And then like your cooldowns are back up. Like your Q is back up, so you're good. And then Rakan also decides to stay, and you also have heal. Like while you may have healed, like it's like it doesn't change the damage. See now like he can't attack, and then he's exhausted, and then bang, and then bang, and then you're good. Was it here? No. So after this, after that kill on Xin, right? You should have backed, like committed to it all the way, and you buy a BF sword, and that's 13, but then you don't have enough for a shoe. So instead you just buy, or you have enough for a shoe, but you don't need to buy all the shoe. So instead you just buy the crit cloak and leave it, and you almost have IE in your set. You come back with a close to IE instead of buying like all these components. It's not worth it. Do not like take the chance, because then you'd rather like if you try 2v2ing them when you have a lot of gold, you're sitting on a lot of gold. It's like gambling at a casino. Like you just have that cash in, and instead of cashing in, you invested in more, and it's like greedy, overstaying. So right there you overstayed when you died. It should not have happened. Under normal circumstances, they did punish you for it. Like some people don't punish you, but some people do. These guys did punish you for it. Not good. And then every time you kill people, push the lane, but not every single time you should do this. Like there are times when you can't, because you'll die. Like you know, Xin Zhao comes in, etc., etc. But the whole reason you push is because you deny creeps. And then you bomb the creep. You only bomb the tower if there's minions nearby. Don't like bomb it to like force a siege on it, and unless you're like, this is an emergency, you just take the first tower and run. So but you already tap first tower, so you don't need to do this. So but like you don't need to force a bomb when there's no minions nearby. So instead, you just bomb the minions when those creeps are, or bomb the tower when the creeps are nearby. You splash damage all of them, and then you back up, because then you'll be able to allow. Okay, so look at your gold. Remember that 1225 is necessary for the thing. Knock it up. Jump in. That was really good. Oh yeah, this jump in, I like it. Like that's fine. You jump in. Also, don't forget that you apply a slow too. Oh, this was the part. So you had fucking 29 HP, 33, and then the 6 HP. You get plus 39 out of nowhere. I wonder. That was literally warlords right here. And then look, 3 minion autos. Boom, 28 HP down. 39 minus 28, you're at 11. But then like you took another hit, so you're at 8. Like, you can't tell me that warlords is bad. Like, if you had fervor right there, you would have died. 100% would have died. Oh my god. And then of course, you notice the combat efficiency of it. You move way too fast with warlords. Like, you move like you know what I mean? Like the kiting, like it gives. It's like a mini Storm Raiders, basically. But it's good for AD carries because you can move with it. Storm Raiders is good against champions like Kog'Maw who need to do mega kiting with immobility. Taking this right here, so then you deployed Rift Herald when I told you to deploy it. Use it to its full. Remember that when it crashes, right? When it crashes into tower, it loses HP. So every time it crashes, it basically kills itself by doing something like this. Look, so you chose to like do this right here. This is not necessary. So instead, just focus this tower, because this entire time Rift Herald was prepping. Like you wasted like 4, like that's like 2, 3, 4 auto attacks right there on tower. Yeah, see, that's about the same thing. And those 4 auto attacks would have also been able to help you out right here, because every second counts. Every second counts. It really does. Because the sooner you take this, the sooner you can back. The sooner you back, the sooner you cash in the gold. And what did I tell you before? Cash in as soon as possible when you have a large chunk of gold. Because the sooner you cash in, the stronger you become earlier. The sooner you become stronger, the more likely you are to kill people faster, because they haven't cashed in and they're weaker. So you punish them for being so weak. This was just unlucky. She has stun, and it's just like, alright. No big deal. You end up getting a static shiv, which allows your pushing potential to, like, you know, come wreck people, but yeah. As for here, yeah, QSS. Always buy the Vamp Scepter whenever you can. But because you have Doran's Blade, and Doran's Blade doesn't change anything. Doran's Shield would have just made it so that every time you get hit by something, you heal. from an enemy ability. Hence why it stacks really well with Fearless. You basically become a mini tank. But in this case, I would have taken Insight for sure. You gotta flash the Sona ulti, or flash the Sona's flash whenever she flashes forward. In response, of course. And then it's the end of the game. So that's all I had to say. Like if you understand my reasonings behind why I'm telling you to do the things you do, is because farm should be a bigger priority for you. As AD carry, the role accumulates every single possible resources known to man. Remember when I told you to take red? What is an AD carry without red? Also realize the rest of the team isn't as beneficial with red buff, excluding the really fed Fiora. But with you with red buff, you deal so much more damage. Like the burn damage is insane. Also gives you health regen, very important. So, no, keeping that in mind, like, you need to take advantage of every opportunity that you can. Every resource on the map is something you should hog. If you watch me play AD carry, like on my videos, I take Raptors, I take Krugs when it doesn't take too long. I take Raptors, I take Wolves for sure. Sometimes I take the fucking Gromp. I take anything that I can. And then right here, when you deploy the Herald, the whole point, so I explained the reasoning behind it, is because there is no way that they will be able to contest, like, it's a win-win situation by default. First of all, here's what happens. Based on the tower's HP and the fact that you just spawned the Herald, here's the outcome. Let's say you chose not to fight, you get a free tower. Let's say you did chose to fight, you get a free tower, and you get some kills. Let's say your team lost the fight, you lose some kills, you get a tower. At the end of the day, you get a tower. Why? Because they're so focused. Their eyes are physically not in the position to answer the Herald. Like, they're so focused on the team fight that they won't be able to answer the Herald. Hence why you want to maximize your Herald's, like, capabilities of carrying. And that Recon Shield is fucking amazing. Like, this is a tool that you use to siege, because they have to expend a large amount of resources killing it. AKA auto attacks, Q, W, E, like from Syndra, you know? Like, that's why she stands there, like, so hesitantly. Because, like, she can't do anything about it. Also, if you did 4 more autos on it, it would have more HP. What happens if it had more HP? It would live longer for the potential chance. Look, see, look how low it got. Like, it took some damage, dude. So, you don't want to, you know? Like, the whole point of it was, say, it took, like, 3 less tower attacks, right? It has more health. And if it has more health, that means that it can not only kill this sooner, but then it can it can threaten the Nexus turrets. But, you know, it died along with, it died and you got stunned. So it's kind of bad. That Xinjiao being there was kind of unlucky, but yeah. But if you left 4 seconds earlier, maybe Xinjiao wouldn't be there in the first place, you know? I don't even know why he's there. He should have just been in base trying to defend or flanking you from the right side. Like, the fuck. But that's a majority of the part I had to say. 6 CS a minute or so. Let me, oh, that's Skype. So I'll move this here. I'll close this because it looks really funny. And go back here. Yeah, about 6 CS a minute. Let me go on mine, for example. So I don't play Trist enough, but obviously, like, there are times when I do. Oh, the match history is, like, not there. Fuck. I have a higher, I die less, I have a higher KDA, etc, etc. I don't have any accounts where I play Trist actively, do I? Nope, I don't. I guess we could just go on to my favorite NA AD carry. But if you're gonna look at AD carries, just look at the Korean ones. Just look at their CS numbers, like, CS numbers wise, like, it's just a large amount. Even when they're losing, they try really, what the fuck, see? They try really hard to keep up in farm. Like, the whole point in keeping up in farm is because you need items. So, just remember that. Keep that in heart. Towers are a priority. Hence why I tell you to bomb the towers whenever you can, or damage the towers whenever you can. Kills don't mean anything if you can't get the objective afterwards. Like, you can ace them, but then you guys can just, like, not do anything. And that's bad. The entire time your mic is muted, but that's fine. Because I just have to get points across. If you want to turn on your mic now, you can. Because you might have questions for me, like, decision-wise. So, if not, you could just type out the questions and I'll read them and then I'll answer them. So this is like Q&A mode. If you're like, oh, what I did this, I thought about this. If anything I said you had a question, or any of your gameplay mistakes, or any questions that you had that aren't related to the game, just questions in general, I'm here to take them for the next like few minutes, I guess. Type them to me on Skype, not on like Discord or anything, by the way. So yeah. I recommend you work on your farm. I want to see way higher CS counts. Like, that doesn't mean your eyes should be 100,000% focused on CSing. I mean, like, yeah, you can fight too. It's just that, like, you shouldn't bring the fight. Like, you shouldn't be the one picking the fight. You should be the one letting the fight come to you, then kicking their ass. Yeah. You can hear me this entire time, right? Like, just saying. Because if you can't rehear me, or if you can't hear me, oh. Could you hear me? Could you hear me while I was talking?
Yes, yes,
okay.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, in the case that you couldn't hear, I was just gonna say that in the case that you couldn't hear me, remember that all this is going on YouTube, so like you can watch the whole video again and see what I'm looking at too. So
yeah,
yeah.
I heard everything.
Okay.
Probably the thing is the UI playing here is completely different than is more you're going up, more people focusing on farm and objective and rotating on a game.
Mm-hmm.
In here is like many times I call in the barons, we taking it, people not group and we was in the game.
Yeah.
Actually,
the classic Baron destructive throw. I know all about
exactly.
it, man.
It's so bad. I mean, for example, this was game with Jarvan you walking. Is it the win 10-5-16? I think we was in the game like 3-12 on the kills, and I stolen the Baron and we won the game.
Yeah.
Yasuo been AFK, feeding. So, in some cases, when you're doing well, people follow.
Yes.
I guess.
You be a leader.
Yeah. And then I do pretty good games. But if I have a bad game, usually it's a bit how everyone do whatever, and most of the games we just losing. I'm really don't have a patience to just watching all that, so I prefer Ardent and play next game.
Yeah.
It's like the game not make sense to me, I try to learn. For example, in another account, I play like with platinum few times, even with some diamond in a jungle, and I do pretty well versus them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the more people understand the game, the better I'm processing, if put it this way. But now in this account in here is really bad.
But the other thing I was gonna say is the more experience you get with the game by playing it more, the more you learn the role. So like you play a lot, and that's good. Keep up the numbers. Just don't switch too much in between multiple accounts, because like you get fluctuating elos. So I would stick with one account personally. If you feel like smurfing, go for it. I'm not gonna stop you. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't recommend it.
Smurfing, I'm fucking oot. Smurfing, I am. I consider myself silver player. I mean, I get in another account gold, but I don't think I know enough for the game yet. So that's why I'm switching to wine, like trying to understand more the game, because from the jungle it's a bit different. Mm-hmm. I have one question about the Tristana.
Yes.
Can you build Blade of the Ruin King, and what the build should be if you do?
So what I do if I choose Blade of the Ruin King is that I'll have a lot of fucking attack speed. It's very rare that I build Blade of the Ruin King, but if you're gonna build Blade, right, I use it as a substitution. Like I would Like you have to sacrifice an item. Like you know how you have one lifesteal item and that lifesteal item is Bloodthirster, right?
Yeah.
So you would get Bloodthirster. Like you would drop the Bloodthirster and you would pick up Blade instead. But just know that you would have a lot of attack speed. And you only do that if you have a lot. You're up against like a lot of tanks. Like if you're up against like a Super Galio, a Maokai at the same time, like Galio mid, Maokai jungle, or Galio mid, get Maokai top, or Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is a great champion to itemize against that. Like Cho'Gath is the primary person like you hear, and you just want to shred through his health. Just someone that you see as a really big mega tank. That's the primary reason I would buy Blade of the Ruin King. Other than that, I would stick with my build. Because Giants, what is it called? Lord Dominic's Regard is much better. Because it does damage with health and it pierces through armor. Blade does not pierce through armor.
Is it what item you will build it like? I try a few times to build it first item.
Yeah, I would build it as like fourth. Like after your so you get IE, then Rapid Fire, and then Shiv, you know, and the boots. I would build Blade of the Ruin King after.
Okay, I always try first and I'm really struggle. I mean, I have some games win, but that's been like extra. Okay, I get it, the point. Well, I'm even trying to CS, like I'm practicing with the bots.
It's better for you to, well, sometimes it's better for you to CS with bots, sometimes it's better for you to not CS with bots.
Well, I don't do often, but I do like once a week for an hour.
It's like, you want to auto, like, a lot. Like, when you get creeps, like, just, focus on getting creeps, like, as if you're an LCS play. Like, remember, like, let the shit happen to you. Don't, like, just be patient about it. That's the whole point of Tristana. You wait for the mistake to happen, then you jump on it. That's why I say jump on it. Because, like you don't have to constantly, like, use your W to, like, kill people.
Yeah.
But,
well,
like, the way I use W is to position myself so that I threaten to kill them. Yeah, it sounds weird, but that's what I do when I say use your W to threaten to kill them, because it can make it so that they're not in an easy, they don't feel comfortable being that close to me, because I'm just gonna blast them like pew 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 pew.
I have like a problem with the reset on the W. Usually I spam it.
You know about
and
the
when
E,
I
right?
get the reset and I do again.
You know about the E, right?
Well,
the E4 auto reset with jump?
yes, yeah.
Yeah, you want to use that. You want the E auto 4 reset with jump. You want the jump to kill, like jump to get a kill to jump afterwards, and that's pretty much it. Like,
Yeah,
those
that's
are the
where
only
I'm
two that you
getting
know.
struggle.
Those are the most obvious ones, but like the 4 jump is like the one that's more difficult to reproduce, because at early levels it's difficult to get 4 auto attacks and get all the bombs off at the same, or the bomb proc off at the same time. Like, I understand if you're frustrated with that one. That makes sense.
So mainly more. If any other carry you will recommend me to learn.
Another 80 carry. If, like, let's say Tristana gets picked,
Yeah.
I would say Ashe, Twitch, Caitlyn's pretty good. Ashe is only good because of practicing arrows and at the same time map control. Twitch because it teaches you control. Kog'Maw is not something I recommend. I would not recommend Kog'Maw. Jinx is pretty good. Sivir, like basic
Jinx.
80 carries.
Well, I can't play Sivir. I mean, I like her, but I'm just disaster. Probably need to watch few videos and do some games with
You
her.
have to practice the spell shield timing on it, like bait out spells and stuff like that. It's very
I'm not
difficult
ready for that. I mean, I like her, and I think have a lot of opportunity, like Tristana. But
Tristana's the best ADC to learn for climbing, because she's the most oppressive and heavy to snowball with. Caitlyn can't snowball as hard, you know, like not a lot of champions can snowball as hard as her. So keep that in mind too.
Awesome. Awesome.
Let's see. I would not say to pick up. Don't pick up Zaya, that's for sure. Don't pick up. You could pick up Corki, but he's more in mid lane. You could pick up Lucian, but again, more in mid lane. That's all I could say, really. Like, those are the ones I would recommend as AD carries. I would not recommend Kindred. I would not recommend Kalista, Draven. Maybe Jhin, not Vayne, not Varus. Misfortune's pretty good.
Well, I play MF.
She people underestimate her abilities, like her damage.
Yeah,
So just
yeah,
you
she
can
have a
punish.
lot damage. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just her positioning in team fights that's really awkward. So that's
yeah,
another
it
champion
is
I can
really
mix it up
hard.
with.
Like, interesting. I need to choose a second one. Second main other carry.
Like
Like
I said,
to start practice.
Ashe Caitlyn, Jinx, Twitch, Sivir.
Twitch is a bit too hard for me. I'm a bit too open. How to say? I find myself I'm a bit too aggressive due to the Jarvan.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like 1,000 game Jarvan, maybe a
Yeah.
bit more.
It's like my
And
Swain.
it's like coming natural, if you know what I mean. And like with other carry, I try to. Now I warn myself that I can play defensively, if you know, or like. Even when I play Jarvan, I try to be more pure instead to engage in a fight. Just try to change a little bit my style of play. Probably that's why I choose other carry. Like, I mean, I've been playing a little bit top, little bit mid, little bit support, mainly jungle, and. Because too aggressive, like I can't position myself as other carry, so I decide next season I will sacrifice myself and do other carry.
If you're gonna learn other roles, you don't want to play. You don't want to play linearly. With what I mean by that is, like, you don't want to play like champions that have the same functionality. You have to diverse yourself as a player. You think like the top players or the ones that climb the most have can switch in between different champions or aggression. So like I play like defensive supports, but I also play aggressive supports, but I still play the same role. But then I can also play like control mages, but at the same time I can play AD assassins too, like Corki.
Well, I'm quite far away from all that still. Well, I think I am going in a right direction. I mean,
yeah. Just listen to the advice that I'd recommend you. That's what I would start with, farming first as AD carry. Let me send you an article. This is an article on Reddit about what it means to have 10 CS a minute. You can take your time to read that whenever. It's pretty long, but it's the most helpful. It is one of the most helpful articles that I've read in my time as League. It's not really an article, but it's more of like information.
Yeah.
It is very valuable. You can't drop this. It's very important that you get this. Embed it in your mind and think why I'm telling you to farm so much. This is why I'm telling you to farm so much. So like it's the exact same thing I would say it. It's just that I've said it so many times over and over again that it kind of like annoys me to say it. So I just send people the link because it's the same concept.
No, I do understand. That's why I switched to the wine and I'm trying.
Playing AD carry also helps you.
Much.
Playing multiple roles also as a jungler helps you understand what other laners want.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Like if you play mid enough, you'll understand when the mid lane needs a jungle gank.
Yeah.
So consider that too.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that mechanically I'm pretty bad.
Yeah, I see. Okay. I can see it. Like I can see it. It's not. It's like some of the dodging is pretty interesting.
It's like that's why I like these simple champions like Jarvan, Nocturne. Like Tristana for me is mechanically don't need too much to play the champion, and just you can
Yes.
master it.
Decision making. I know. Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
it works. It's just that like if you're so focused on decision making, there are sometimes like
yeah.
monkey based strategies that that occur. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I need to figure out what's going on with what's happening with you. That's all.
Well, I think my biggest problem is I need to mute everyone, and I'm pretty successful then.
Yeah, works. You should never
Probably
let
need to
anybody
try
like
that.
you should never let anybody like dictate your play. But like you shouldn't mute their pings unless they're spam pinging you, Mia. You know, like just that's
No, I don't mute the ping, but the problem is that when I get pissed off, I'm writing flame for no reason, you know. Well, sometimes it's a reason, but not to flame, you know what I mean. And once that start, I'm losing the focus on the game. And when you lose 5 minutes of the game, it's just GG, no matter what you're doing.
yeah.
And I think that is my biggest problem. If I stop do that,
Look, there's something that I have. It's just simple. Flame is lame. Just um I stopped flaming and I only flame verbally. But you can also like another way to cope with like how bad the players are is just like squeeze something or drink a lot of water. I have tilt techniques. Like I have psychological tilt techniques. Like to break tilt. Like I've done it before. There was a game where I like died. I lost like 4 in a row. Then I won 10 in a row on the same account. I was like, oh, that was pretty easy. In the same day. It's not that difficult to break tilt. For at least for me. Everybody is different, but I have ways to break tilt and I can
yeah,
go over that like next time. But the first thing right now, tilting isn't a priority for you cuz like I haven't seen it. So,
yeah.
what
Well, usually what's happening is like I'm working full time, yeah.
I see, I
Uh,
see.
so I'm married and I have all that, and the game is my hobby, yeah.
Yes.
But after one shift on nights, I'm working nights, coming in the morning at home and I play, my capability is a bit different.
Yes.
So I'm losing again, piss off, go sleep, wake up. I win in, for example, 3-4 games. And because I play the same champion, like for Jarvan, for example,
Yep.
after the 4 or 5 game, I start losing because I'm doing the things without thinking.
Yes.
And that's it. And
Yeah.
then start flame, and I lose 4, 5, 6 in a row, and that's it.
Yeah. No, I understand that more than well. Like I know exactly like what you go through. Like I've been to my own I've worked too, like a job. Like I
Yeah.
understand what it's like to like go to work the next day and want to play or whatever. Like it's just like I did do it as a hobby, but then I started switching to full time because of incidents. So like I know things to I can see things in multiple different perspectives because of my experience in the game as well as my experience as a coach. Like that's why when they employed me for like professional teams, like I do these little tactics like these activities to make it so that players don't tilt. So like I know all about like how to break tilt and stuff like that. Don't worry. Um okay, so there's like 3 freaking sessions, so like there's like 3 freaking clips and I have to edit all of them. So I guess I'll talk to you later and let you focus on the
Yeah.
game, or I don't know what time it is over there. Like, you know, like
It's
'cause
8 o'clock in evening.
holy
What
shit.
time is in your place?
It's noon. Like, it's noon.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a little after noon, but it's okay. I came home really early because I thought this was going to be a quick, like, 1 hour, but it's fine. Um,
It's,
I just had a lot of work I had to do after this game, and then I'm not
mm,
late yet, but, like, I should be able to prepare in
yeah,
time, so
yeah.
yeah, it's all good. I guess.
Well, it's look like we can do only Friday. I'll be more than happy to do like next Friday if we
Yes,
can. One
I
more.
can do only I can do Fridays most optimally. Yes, because I get out of class early, and I'm not like hard stuck on studying for the entire week. But this
Yeah.
week and next week are gonna be a little bit packed. So and it's like actually after the end of the season, I'm gonna be more free. And the rule
Yeah.
is that like I'm going to be training in Korea for December to January. So basically when the new season starts, and I hope
Okay.
that I can actually get pretty high, so start learning new macro or mechanics and stuff like that. But that's an entirely different story altogether. And the only reason I'm saying that is because maybe my coaching experience, like it's for my schedule. Like I don't think I could coach while I'm in Korea because it's too difficult to schedule
Yeah.
up a good time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'll probably still do it. It's gonna be very interesting. But yeah, if I
Well,
have
yeah,
the
you
good
can
internet,
share some experience
yeah. Swear to God,
from
there's
there.
gonna be a bunch
Yeah.
of fucking open mids or something like that, and it's gonna be like, all right,
Well,
yes.
if
All right, Martin.
if you can next Friday or Friday after, just
Yeah.
basically I'm like 3 hours before now, so
Okay.
I don't know
Okay.
what time. Until probably 3 hours after now, I'm
Okay.
available. Usually, almost nearly every Friday.
Yeah,
I
that's the
can't
same time.
guarantee,
That's
but
that's accurate. That is accurate for me. Like I just have class until I have class until 2 hours ago. So like
yeah.
yeah, I'm
So
completely free. Yeah, yeah, we're good.
yeah, I think we can keep doing that
Yes. Yeah.
without any problem in the Fridays.
Yeah.
Sound really good.
Okay.
Can't wait to next one.
All right. Um, log your improvements and stuff like that. Like think like okay, what do I need to work on, and then like hopefully as long as there's no patch next week, find me find a replay that you feel comfortable with doing with me, or we can do a live one again. But find a replay that you're comfortable with doing with me. Like, oh, I lost this game, but I don't know why, or I won this game,
Yeah.
but what could I have done better? Like, like just
Yeah.
find something that you're comfortable with, and we'll be good.
Awesome.
All right,
Okay, Daniel, thank you very much.
not a problem. I'll talk to you, I guess, around the week then, Martin. See ya.
Yeah, see you later.
All right, guys, that was a very brutally long session. I am done for the day. I'm going to see you guys next time. This has been Tristana and Silver in U West. Thanks for watching.